Well, happy Saturday. We're here for a collective reading for all. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I hope you and your loved ones are doing great. No matter where you're at on this beautiful planet we all share. Thank you for choosing my channel. I greatly appreciate that. If you could please hit that like button, it would help me get my algorithms out there, and more people would be able to see my channel. If you haven't yet, could you please subscribe to this channel? It would mean a lot to me. And if you are subscribed to this channel, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Remember, this is a general read. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's see what message or messages is coming out for you for today. Let there be wisdom, let there be light. Let me be challenged to open my sight. Let no harm ever be done. And remember, all life is one. With truth and with heart may the highest be done, and all realms heal in the sun. Show me only my highest good, and for the highest good be done. Let this be without illusion, fantasy, or wishful thinking. Blessed be, aho. Please show me clearly what I need to know. Thank you. Affluence. Guiding somebody. People are looking at you, going and saying, this person has everything that they need in life and they can help me move forward. It could be monetary too. You're stepping into the financial place that you want to be in your life. I'm getting more, it's spiritual. Good fortune. 13, the influence card is 5. Good fortune is 13, is a 4. Building stuff in the future. For some of you, this is financial, and it is finances that's going to be with you. It's legacy money. When looking at the crescent and then the drops coming off of it, you'll be able to just keep taking the drops and living the life that you want, but never really get rid of the base of the money. That's always going to continue to grow and move forward for you. You are going to be able to pass this on to your family, your children, your great-grandchildren. This is where you want it to be all your life. You want it to be able to help others. You want it to make sure you are going to be able to take care of your family when you leave, and your children, your grandchildren. Divinities 20 is a 2 card. And on the bottom of the deck we have air. This has been fated for you. This is something that the divine has planned for you. Some of you are asking, why is it happening at this point in my life right now? Why didn't it happen when I was earlier in life, when I was younger? Because you weren't ready for it. You would have never been able to hang on to this money as legacy money. And on the split, we have the Queen of Coins and the Ace of Wands. Your fresh new start, your new beginning, your passion. The finances that are coming in towards you. You weren't ready to receive this. If this is even, some of you, this is financial. Other of you, this is spiritual. But it was just your timings for this. This is something you've always wanted to do. You always dreamt of doing. And you were ready for it now. Some of you I'm hearing, my gosh, I'm in my later part of my life and now I get money. Are you in good health? You can plan travels, you can do stuff. You can take care of your family now. You can make sure that they will always be taken care of. And you're going to learn, because you did not receive this early in life. You're going to teach your children and grandchildren that they have to respect this and can't do foolish things with it, because it's got to remain on. It may even go into your great-grandchildren. or further. You're going to have to teach them well and teach them how to continue on even when you're gone. Tell me about the affluence, please. Tell me about the affluence. Some of you are really feeling now, you're looking at it saying, I can help people now. I can give to charities that I never could have given to before. I actually feel I make the difference. The Wheel of Fortune, I told you, you've been fated and destined for this to happen at this point of time in your life. You are now wise enough and know how to control this and not to let it slip through your fingers. I just heard somebody, instead of buying the 26 Maseratis and only be able to drive one at a time just because you have the money that you could buy these cars. That's what happens. And now you're at the point of time you go, I don't want that car. I might get myself I know I'm going to get myself a better car and maybe get it every 3 years. I'll just upgrade. So, but this is it. You are now at the point where you can also pass on your knowledge. The Wheel of Fortune on this card has an owl, the wisdom, the knowledge, the guidance, and a cow. Not sure about the cow. I'm not getting. I heard that you always, the ever-ending story of if you have a cow, you always have milk. You will always have. Tell me more about the affluence card. Oh gosh. The King of Coins, the King of Pentacles. Your streets will be paved with gold. But yet you're not going to be foolish with it because the King knows the knowledge, the guidance that it takes to keep this always going perpetually to being legacy money. The World card. You stepped out of cycles that you were in that kept you from getting to this. You were definitely not ready to receive. You are now. You're not going to flaunt this either. I think I just heard that your children are going to go, Mom, Dad, buy a bigger house. This is what, why don't you buy this? And your response is, why? It's your mom and I. We don't need a bigger house. So when everybody comes over, we're a little cramped. Not really. It's just that we're showing love that much more and it's easier to get the love. You may end up buying a house somewhere for the winter or doing an Airbnb for the whole winter somewhere to get out of the cold if you're living in a northern climate. Some of you may be thinking of just having a place where you can go away from, in your state that just maybe where there's water, or I'm getting a lake, a stream, in the woods, someplace quiet where you could just ponder and think of what's going on. The Good Fortune. The Seven of Cups. It's your time now, because all these choices would have been given to you back then, and you probably would have squandered your money. You weren't ready for it. Now you can you have the wisdom, the strength to make the right choices, not to fall prey to the quick, rich schemes of life. You're going to be very solid in these investments. You're going to be very leery if somebody runs up to you and says, give me $1,000 by the end of the week, I can make it into 10,000. You're not going to have the greed. That's what the King of Coins is here for. You're just going to go, no, that's not what I want. I want a steady growth. I want to know that every month it's going to increase. It's going to move forward. The Page of Wands. The fresh new start for you as you move into this new life, this new way of things, of looking with the Seven of Cups there. of knowing what you really want, knowing things that you're not going to be interested in, and you're going to be very wise with the king being there and making your choices. The Page of Wands is your fresh new start, your communications, the passion, the joys. Maybe some of you may be helping one of your children to get into a business, because now you know they're ready for this. They're ready to move forward. Death card. The old ways of doing things for you, the old way of your living, of your choices, they're over with. This is pretty powerful reading. We have the World, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Death card. This is the universe taking you to this point and saying it's time for you to move forward and giving you the guidance so that way you know where you're going with this fortune. The universe and the divine has strictly watched over you. They're telling you to leave that old way of life and step into a higher vibrational life. As long as you stay into that life, because that even as you stepped, I really feel with the Death card, you have already stepped out from the old a little bit and started moving into a higher vibrational way of living. That's why the World card and the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles stepped in, because now you are in alignment with your good fortune. You're in alignment with making the choices. You have grown, and not only in your wisdom, but your spiritual growth and knowing what you want and how to handle it. Thank you so much. The Five of Coins. You never want to go back to the point of lack again, of worrying how all your bills were going to be paid. How are you going to put food on the table? How are you going to make sure that your children are getting everything they want and your loved ones? You're ready to move forward. The Alchemist. That's the angels bringing things into balance for you. They've worked very hard to get you to the point where you're at now. The Empress. Your fresh new start, your new beginning. The love that you have for everybody. The abundance that's coming into you. Birthing new ideas, new ways of going into life. Showing compassion and helping others. Out of 9 cards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are major arcana cards. This is a very important reading for somebody. Everything you ever thought of is now coming towards you. Until tomorrow, love and light. Namaste.